Sagittarius, to your 2023 New Year's prediction. Hope you friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, friends, what we have going on here is this is the present. This is winter 2023, 22 through 23. Actually, today is the 23rd, so this is pretty much now. And then this is spring, summer, and of course the fall, and then we'll do a little bit of the 2023 winter at the very end, just kind of seeing where we're going to go with the 2024, kind of seeing how it's going to fall into place. It's going to be kind of a little conclusion, just kind of giving you a little bit of an outlook. With the Capricorn over here, it's saying during this winter time, which was definitely started in 2022 through 2023 of the new year, you definitely have this beautiful Capricorn energy coming through. This is saying how I use this information that I have. How do I use what I have? Really looking at what you can do and how you can use it. Could be something that you learned in 2022 that you really want to bring in to actually be useful for this time of the year. It's kind of like, well, if I learned it last year, I know that this year is really going to be the telltale sign to be able to use the knowledge or use the keys, however it is, to bring everything that I want in success, into reality. Being very determined about what it is you want and to achieve the goals for the new year. So it's kind of like manifesting straw into gold. So you're spinning straw into gold over here in your own ways. Really bringing these manifestations in, wanting them to be there, determined to get things done, things of this nature. If you want to go to the gym, making the time, saving the money, however it is to get to that goal. Whatever your goal is, everybody's goal is a little bit different, but that's exactly what you're thinking about right now. What is it that I want out of 2023? What is it that I want to be determined to do? What goals are suitable and usable for my life and achievable? There's going to be a lot of thought about what is actually achievable. Can I achieve this? Okay, let's see what's going on. Bringing out the best energy for this Capricorn energy, please. Ooh, Mercury. Yes, lots of thinking about what's going on. There's going to be a lot of communication also during the winter right now. If you haven't already noticed, you're probably a little more social, a little more thinking outside of the box, thinking about what it is you truly want. We're also in Mercury retrograde, so you might even have conversations with, past people you haven't seen in a long time, anything like this. So feeling like you are a little more social, or just thinking a lot more about this situation than you have in recent times. This is talking about the end of a tough cycle approaches. Oh my gosh, you gotta love that. Holy Gemini. And that's gonna go right into Capricorn. Look at that, that's the full moon in Capricorn. That's like right now. It's like right now, the end of the tough cycle is approaching. It's like right at the end of winter. As soon as you're getting ready to go into spring, I can just imagine that whatever cycle you're going through is ending and it's going to have a better cycle. So if you're having any kind of social problems with family members, friends, at work, maybe just tough time figuring out what you're doing, how you're going to do this, all of that is coming to an end. Gosh, gotta love that. So let's see. Finally, coming to an end. Any kind of disagreements, whatever it is. Everybody's story is a little different. Let's go. Could be a little bit of everything. This is because you're using your intuition right now, and your intuition is very high. You're in the knowing at this moment, and your sensitivity might even be a little high as well. So kind of watch that, being a little more sensitive towards certain situations, towards certain people. However it is talking about the abundance in which you can see coming towards you. And this is really approaching the personal goals. Also having this beautiful ace coming in is saying I'm also going through kind of a cycle change in the way I'm thinking. And I can definitely see things approaching me that, maybe I didn't know they were approachable. But also having some kind of gift being given to you. Could be a lot of date nights as well. Could be, however it is. But it's definitely talking about this new cycle of abundance as well, and manifesting, of course. So you might be surrounded by somebody who you feel is a little indulgent, maybe a little stubborn. They could be a Taurus, and you might feel like maybe there's a little greed going on, you know, behind the scenes with this person. Or maybe you were feeling like maybe you were being a little greedy. Maybe you're holding on to too much money, not spending enough, something of this nature. But you are definitely turning a page of whatever it is in your life. So there's definitely a transformation on the way that you're processing communication, using your money, giving away money, dealing with someone. If you feel this other person is a little indulgent, you know, you'll be communicating these issues with them. So definitely transforming the way you think and you process things that are coming at you. Wow. Okay, and the card that I'm looking for now is actually going to be kind of the overall outcome for the winter, going straight into the spring. This is something you're actually taking with you into the springtime. Something that is happening within your life. Main female. So it could definitely be some kind of female that you're dealing with. Could be at work. Your spouse doesn't have to be a female. Could be a male. The energy I'm picking up is a female. So, but it doesn't have to be. But this person that you're dealing with could be a earth sign. Okay, that you are dealing with, and you might feel like, you know what, there is something going on with them that I'm not really kind of digging. It might be the way that they speak, the way that they are. Maybe you feel like they are a little indulgent in certain areas. It feels like maybe you want them to offer more love. Let's see what's going on with this main person. I'm not going to make it into, you know, any gender because it's just energy that I'm picking up, guys, okay? So a lot of you, you could say it's my husband, you know? I mean, definitely not a girl. Okay, so going over here to the Sagittarius, my friends, this is talking about where you're going to take risks, where risks really want to be taken. What things do I want to, you know, look at? And, you know, this is the things that I'm really looking at, that I'm really perceiving. And it does have a lot to do with the main female. I'm sorry, it does. Okay, that's just the way that the layout is working, is that this main female, whoever this is, you know, maybe you're trying to communicate with them better, but you're having a hard time. Maybe they're shut down, too stubborn, whatever the situation is. This main person is really has a lot to do with this. That's, you know, and this is the way you're perceiving them. This is the way you're perceiving a lot of things, not just them, but a lot of other things as well. But the main focus right now is this main person, on what's going on around them. So making sure that we bring that person with us. There's going to be other messages, of course, but we have to make sure that we bring that person in. So this is like, I'm perceiving a lot of things around me. I want to know how this is going to go. Look, I want to know how I'm going to get determined to get the things that I want. And clarifying on the energy coming through on that is Saturn. Oh my gosh. The Saturn about time. It's like, this is the time. It's the perfect timing. And when we're talking about the Saturn over here too, the Saturn is also playing a big role with the Sagittarius, because you're saying, I perceive, right? I perceive the problems. I have ambitions and I have goals. I am secure, you know, and I'm undertaking a lot of tasks and a lot of important lessons and facing a lot of challenges. And I think that the main female is a challenge. This main person is a challenge for you. For some of you, could be a female, whatever, right? But I'm just saying, I think this person is a challenge for you. And I think that it hinders some of the things that are going on within your life. I think this person hinders some things. Maybe the way you feel like you're going. Maybe they're obsessive about something. Maybe they're materialistic. Something is going on with this main person. definitely feeling like there's a challenge between you and this person, no matter what. I think you want to fix things with this person with the Ace of Pentacles, but it's hard to get through them because they're stuck in their own way. They're stubborn. They don't want to move. You have, don't let the past hold you back, and you have a time for healing. So I'm not sure what's going on there just yet, but it's definitely saying that when it comes to this main female as well, that there is definitely something that's holding you back. Do you, like I said, do you feel that they're hindering your growth? Hindering something about what's going on? This main person. There's some swift change and some manifesting that's real quick, guys. There might even be some air travel for you, or some kind of quick decision that has to be made in the springtime when it comes to any kind of situation. And there's going to be a lot of movement, rapid change. I mean, just like boom, boom, boom. Okay, rapid movement. Okay, don't let the past hold you back. Let's see what's going on there and see what that main female is doing there as well. Did that card have anything to do with that? I don't know just yet. We're going to figure that out. Confused and having indecision and information. Oh, there's some kind of information that you're getting about the main person that's got you at a crossroads, and you're kind of indecisive about the situation. So you're definitely learning something. Now there it is with the Saturn. You're learning something. You're learning something about this person that puts you into a crossroads. Something that makes you feel like, and whatever this message is, it's a swift coming in message about this person that has you kind of like, well, don't let the past hold you back about what's going on. And it's the desire to want to forgive this person, the desire to want to reconcile with this person, because you don't want to hold on to any kind of past resentments. So it does feel like whatever is coming in, it could have been something that's already happened, but somebody else got a hold of this. Do you understand what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, I'm trying to fix this thing in the wintertime with this person, but then all of a sudden this message comes in, or however it is, that's going to make you want to move. But it's almost like, see, there it is, a time for healing. But don't let the past messages fool you. So whoever gets a hold of this information about this main person, it's something that's already done and over with, that they're almost making you kind of like relive something that is no longer really necessary to live in it, but it does cause confusion. And it does cause you some kind of smugness towards this person, and this person is also going to become a little smug towards you with dissatisfaction, because it could also be something that has to do with materialism, which is kind of crazy because here's material over here, material loss. So it could be something that happened. I feel it's the past. I think that the past is reliving itself in the spring to bring up something that was done, and it's got you thinking again. And it could literally be coming from some kind of Gemini, Aquarius. Okay? And it's something that's something that you're kind of reliving again. It's something you've been holding on to that you have never let go of. You just kind of pushed it in the back of your mind, and now it's coming forward. It could have been from last year. It could have been years ago. It could have been months ago. It could have been, you know what I mean? No matter what it is, it's definitely the past. And it definitely wasn't just something from winter for the majority of you. If it was something from the winter, then it was like the very beginning of December or something like that. I'm telling you, this is pretty past. You can see it. And it's this fast moving reaction of someone leaving you a message, telling you something that has gone on, and it's got you all inside your head, and it's like you're reliving, like I tell you, you're reliving the past to this situation. And I really do think for a lot of you guys, this is kind of a really old thing. Like, where did you get this information, and why are you bringing this to light? I mean, literally, this could have been something that happened last year around the same time. You know what I mean? And this could be because of a Mercury retrograde as well. We're in a Mercury retrograde right now, And then in springtime, in Taurus season, you will have a Mercury retrograde again, right? And then you'll have one in Virgo season again during the summertime, going straight into fall. But I'm telling you, this could be something that happened literally like last, you know what I mean? The last Mercury retrograde or the last Mercury retrograde. I don't know. It just feels like it's something sold. You know, this is why it's confusing you. Like, why is this? And I think that's a lot of what you're going to say too. And it, in its own way, is like, why is this coming back up? And literally it's coming in as a message. Unless they're repeating old habits, but I don't really see that. I don't really see a repeat of old habits. It could be for some of you, but most of it is like, I've already forgiven them for this situation, but why is this coming up? Just to bug the shit out of me. Some of you, it might be a repeat. I don't really see that a whole lot, but you're looking for the time for healing because it feels like you've never healed out of this situation. If your person cheated or got caught doing something, it feels like it was something you never truly healed from. And now it's time for you to take your own authority. If you're going to forgive them and move forward like you have been, then you need to continue to do so, or you need to do something about it, right? And this is where the indecision and being at a crossroads is. Do I keep them or do I let them go? But this is definitely one of those places within your head where you're going to get strong about the situation and you want to dominate the situation. Most of you, because of the Emperor here, you're dominating the situation, but it's painful to have it come back up, right? And yeah, and it's making you feel like there's like, now it's making you feel like you have unrequited love for them. Whoa, holy schniz. It's not so much that they don't love you, you're starting to believe that you don't love them. Because now as you're healing and the self-love is coming through, you're going, I should never have had this happen to begin with. It's a blast from the past. This is where you're going to take on the courage and transform into the better place of yourself. For some of you, some of you might think that they don't love you. You know, if they did this, why did, they wouldn't love me. But a lot of it is also self-care and self-love. Because there's a lot of feelings of insecurity where you're going to have the self-care and self-love come back. You might feel like this person is very codependent on you. And the more that you keep thinking about things, especially with the King of Pentacles upside down, you might be thinking there is no love. They're just codependent on me. Wow. Okay. So this is going to transform the way you love this person. Really digging deep within this situation. Why did that come back? Was it always in the back of your head and then the message came through? Was it a message, or was it a message from your higher self to bring it back up? Did it just come back up to make you heal from it? Everybody's story is going to be a little bit different. This is definitely about imbalance and self-healing. For some of you, the rapid message might come from your own intuition. You might have a dream. It might not even be coming from another person. It might just be, it's time for you to have a better understanding of what's going on. Oh boy. Okay. That's just the way it is. Doesn't have to be another person. This is so that you can journey in the right direction for yourself and get you back to where you're supposed to be. You're supposed to be on the right pathway, and being with this person is not the right pathway for you anymore. It's a message of concern. I'm sorry, that's what it is. And then it's a message of concern after a message of concern. So right when you start getting through the healing processes, you're going to get another message of concern. Okay, so for the majority of you, this is definitely someone writing you, telling you, and maybe, like I said, maybe it is them going backwards and doing the same thing twice. If they've cheated on you before, maybe they're cheating on the same person with you or with someone else. However it is, you have a message of concern. This is going to change. This is going to change everything. So right when you're going through the healing of self-care and all of this and seeing if you're going to put the puzzle pieces back together, trying to figure everything out, bam, message of concern comes in. This message of concern could be about the female, but we'll see. Is it the same person? Is this the same person? So going straight from that, going straight to the Gemini, over here, this is where you're going to really want to analyze the situations, really look at the situations, really want to partake in what the hell is going on. Now, this message of concern does not have to be about the same female. That's what I'm trying to figure out here. Is that the same energy? Because if it's not the same energy, it's linked. Okay, if this is not about the main person, it's linked to the main female. There's a linkage. When I say linkages, I mean like this could be her child, her father. That's what I'm talking about, linkages, meaning we're carrying the same energy. Could even be the person you're messing around with, if that's the case for some of you. You know what I'm saying? There's a link. They're still linked together somehow. But you have this message of concern coming through, and now this is going to get you thinking. You're definitely going to be thinking about the situation, and you're going to be thinking about a lot of things over here, though, during this time over here, Sagittarius, because this message of concern, you know, you're like trying to get back on path. You're manifesting what you need. It almost feels like, you know, I'm healing, trying to get past this. Maybe I want to forgive. You did forgive. However, but then this message comes through. And clarify on the Gemini, please, for the energy coming through for the summertime. That's, clarify on the summertime, please. Got a lot of healing this time. You're going to get healed, that's for sure. Passion. There's a lot of passion coming through the situation. You're going to feel very passionate during the summertime, but you still have this message of concern. So where your passion is going to lie is within your work, within your lives of your, you know, what is going on within your life. There's a lot of encouragement, a lot of wanting to get things done, activating a lot of good forces and a lot of good things within your personal life. But then, of course, you do have this conflict. I mean, this is definitely a conflict with this message of concern. It could be that someone's sick. It could be that, you know, it could be anything. But let's see what the majority of it is. Remember, it's going to be a little bit different for everyone. It's not a personal reading. But we're going to find the best answer there. Adjustments are going to be required. Adjustments are going to be required for this situation. You're going to have to, this message of concern is going to make adjustments to your life. This whole month of summer, you're going to have a lot of adjustments going on within your love life, within just your whole personal life. You have so much passion and so much fire and angst to get to where you want to be, but you know that there's going to be some requirements of change, adjusting, readjusting, allowing what you want to allow into your life and what you don't. You're going to definitely be traveling towards new ventures and new things on a new pathway. The new pathway is a different kind of pathway. This is going somewhere deeper for yourself, having deeper clarity, traveling towards things that make sense for you, traveling towards the healing, personal transition. There it is. You're not resisting a change. I think you had resisted a change because you wanted to forgive and you just wanted to forget, and then it all comes back around. And then all of a sudden you have this personal transition within yourself where you're making adjustments. You're taking on multiple priorities at this time, and a lot of time management is going to have to be needed. So you're making time management for yourself and making the adjustments. You want to go to that gym, you're still going to that gym. I just need to balance everything else out within my life because of these major issues that are coming up. Remember, you have many beautiful things and also negative things within a year to happen. Right? So you're still making adjustments. You're still getting to that gym. You're still doing what you need to do. But there's a dark side of something coming on. There is some kind of it's like the dark side of wealth, where there's that greed still coming through. Shattered dreams within your broken family and domestic disharmony. The message that's concerning brings in this disconnection. It brings in this struggling of a relationship. This here is all relationship. Your money is fine. This has everything to do with domestic. broken family, shattered dreams. The message of concern is actually what? Clarify on it for the majority of most people, please. Lack of control, arrogance, and carelessness. This is going to actually cause a lot of fatigue for you and exhaustion getting this message. It's going to also cause you some kind of struggle. And that's exactly what we're seeing. But you're still trying to, yes, you're still financially doing what you're supposed to be doing. Your finances are good. You're still using the tools, doing the things you need to do. But on the domestic side, it's not looking good. Whether it's a family member, however it is, a friendship, a good friendship, however it is, it's shattering the dreams of the family. You might be getting a message of your mom and dad are getting divorced. You might be getting, a message of they're sick. Something is going on where it's making it no bueno. You're seeing this person as having a lot of impulsiveness. There's going to be a lot of impulsiveness going on over here. There's going to be a lot of worry and insecurity coming towards you. You're going to feel like you're out in the cold. This person, this message has put me into this place of depression. That's really what it is. It's not going to clarify on this for you guys because I'm telling you, there's too many different kinds of messages. It's something from your past. It's somebody from your past, somebody you know. You're going to have a lot of nostalgia about happy memories with this person, reminiscing about this person. You might even feel like you're kind of punishing yourself through this situation. There could be even a divorce coming for some of you with the Justice card, or you might be finding out your parents are having a divorce or something, but it feels like you're trying to punish yourself for this situation. Maybe it was because you felt like you never intervened with mom and dad enough, or I never intervened with my wife enough and we're having a divorce, or my kids are having a divorce, or something about a divorce for the majority of you. We have a completion of accomplishment. If it's not a divorce, then it's some kind of legal separation, something going on. And this is something you have no control over. It is the end of a chapter. This is something that is, going on. You're just going to have to plant your seeds, and it's time to invest in the things that you want to invest in. It's just a cycle change. You have the death card over here with the Scorpion bringing in that transformation of death. This is where you're going to want to seclude yourself, look at the secrets within yourself, trying to find the answers. What is it that I now can create for myself? Going over here, what do we have over here? So during the summertime is really going to be not a very good time of year for you. You got courthouse, which is, feeling like somebody has thieved. You're just going to feel like life is kind of a thief, right? But it's all good though, because it all brings in the world. It brings in this new chapter of change. It's the change in the cycle that you need to have. You have another message coming in. Wow. Okay. So you do feel like the world might have, stolen from you. Maybe this person did steal from you. Maybe you're blaming someone else for stealing, your love from you, however it is. We'll see how that works. Everybody has their own story of the way they feel. But definitely do have a cycle change. This is the way it was meant to be in its own ways. It's almost like this chapter is over and it's time to move on to a new beautiful chapter for you. One that you can feel trust, one that you can feel love, one that you can feel like you have your money, you have everything that you need. With the Scorpio over here, you have the Mars bringing in this fiery new energy, one that is going to get you rocking and rolling, one that's going to put you on the destined path of what you really truly need. This is definitely going to, once again, transform everything that you're creating, making sure that you're on, you already put yourself on a new path and journey, and this person just couldn't keep up, or this message, or stuff happens in life. Everything comes to an end, however it is. Take it how it resonates. The energy around you is gaining momentum at this time. And this is where you're going to actually, look at that, expect a powerful change. Now comes another huge, powerful change that's coming to you, and it's for the best for you. And this is where you're really going to find that you are more intimate about life, where you're more fired up about life. Things are really taking on a turn for you, for the best. Really holding tight to your money and your, your security. Yeah, taking control, where you might have felt like you were a little frugal before, or somebody was always taking your money away, or however it is, you can now feel like you're more abundant. You feel like you're in a better protection. You're in better protection. You have angels watching over you right now. Hold on. Yeah, you're in protection mode. Anyways, this is all about evolution and growth. Sorry, guys, that was weird. I heard that. It was just like I heard it and then I said it. You're being protected. Okay, so you're being protected by the divine right now, and you're definitely in this kind of like little bubble over here. I don't know. It just feels like you're like in a bubble of your abundance, and you feel like, you know what, I've surrendered by letting go. I'm allowing all these different beautiful things to come through. You do have this positivity and all these other things. Deeper sense of clarity is also going to come your way. You're going to feel like you're more free to do the things that you really need and really want. And your money is amazing. Definitely have this energy to where this passionate energy, there's that Mars coming in again with that Aries Knight of Wands coming through, where you're feeling more fearless. You see the faith and everything transforming around you. You also have somebody who wants to come towards you. Look at that. Having someone come towards you towards, I'm going to say around December time. It's kind of like, yeah, the Hierophant. Getting new communications, new relationships coming towards you. Although you do feel like there is still some kind of burden that you're still holding on to. So you're kind of delaying the relationship area right now, especially if you're getting out of a relationship. But you are running into this beautiful person over here who has a lot of strength and a lot of passion. It may have been somebody that your soul has called in. Yeah, calling in a soulmate. Or somebody you've manifested. But there's definitely some development over here when it comes to this situation. There's going to be a lot of facts and details that are coming your way this year. And it's really about you dominating what you want so that you don't have tunnel vision anymore. It feels like for the last year, you might have been having tunnel vision about this whole situation, and you know something needs to change. So there's a specific goal that you're looking at right now to where you definitely are like, you know what? This is what I want. This is the mental clarity. I need the growth. You already kind of know what's going on over here, Sag. It's not like, I don't believe that this is some... Look, you have no towers. So I think it's still something that you knew could possibly happen. Maybe you're manifesting it to happen. Maybe deep down in the sense of yourself, you knew you wanted to leave this behind, but maybe you just didn't have any choice and didn't know how. Everybody's story is a little different. You have no tower. A tower is that sense of shock and the sense of, oh my God, it's a sudden change. Oh my God, what's happening? No, this is almost like I can see it happening. My intuition's been telling me this has been on the brink of this for a while. So it's almost to the point where it's like, for some of you, you knew it was coming sooner or later. Why we have no towers? Think about it. Where's the tower, guys? Where's the tower? If this was so shocking, where's the tower? There's no tower in this reading. Look, all the changes that you've had, when you went through all of this, there was a change, but there's nothing like, oh. No, it's because somewhere deep within your own intuition and gut feeling, you knew this wasn't going to last forever. You knew that at the brink of any moment, this could just crumble. And maybe for a lot of you, you've had it up to your neck. You know what I mean? And you're just really riding water so you don't drown. You know what I mean? I mean, it's just coming. For some of you, it might be right up to the lip and just enough to breathe through the nose. You know what I mean? You're just like to the point where it's like one more fucking mistake and I'm out of here. Just give it to me because I know it's damn coming. And I'm telling you, it did. And I'd feel that way for a lot of you. You just knew it was coming. You were just waiting for that one tip of the iceberg. That was it. I mean, you could lay a straw, you know what I mean? Lay a straw on an iceberg and it would just fall. I mean, a straw, it's so light. I mean, that's how weak that iceberg is, right? That's how weak you are to this situation, to the point where you've had enough. And I just feel that this is the year, and I think that this is where the wisdom and the perception of the understanding of what is happy within this relationship and what is not. And I really do believe that this is what you're coming into, right? And I don't care if you're married. I don't care if you've been dating for 3 months. It just feels like this is something that has been concerning you for so long, right? And if it's about your parents getting divorced, it's like, shit, I seen that happening. But maybe the guilt and the understanding there was, I didn't help try to fix the relationship. You see what I'm saying? So everybody's story is a little bit different of what this message of concern is. This message over here is a message from another person. I mean, look at that. It's like, hello. This is the message of, you know, getting that, you know, it's a Dear John letter. Sorry, that's exactly what it is. Whether it's the divorce paperwork, the separation paperwork, the Dear John letter, it's the Dear John letter. And you know it. Whether you're giving it out or they're giving it to you, that's what it is. And for a lot of you, I think it's you. I think you're giving out the Dear John letter and you're like, I'm done. You know? I'm done. You know? So, or it's the Dear John letter to mom and dad where it's like, sorry, mom, that I didn't try to fix this. Sorry. But, you know for a fact that he was an alcoholic. You know what I'm saying? There's all kinds of reasons why. So, but no matter what, this is all going to change your life for you to be the strongest in desire. And look at the money that you have coming in. You're investing in better things. You have better things coming in. You have more wealth around you. You're more healthy, more successful, and happier. I mean, look at the happiness. I mean, literally, you're stronger and happier. You're saying you're the Empress. Well, geez. So, you know, and then it just feels like this other person's going to come in and you're going to say, okay, here we go. We're going to team up and see what's going on over here. So the overall card for the reading is 2023 has in store for Sagittarius is win-win outcome is the forecast. You know what? You do whatever you need to do, but you know what? You win in the end. So even though it may feel like there's a lot of drama going on, and there's a lot of things that are going on, I will tell you to go of other things. But sometimes to win, we need to let go of other things so that way we can have a win-win outcome. Okay? And that was it for you, my friends. Until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.